So today is another amazing day to be on the channel because we're having a guest on here today. So we're going to be talking about career choices and parenting in an African home. Stay tuned. So we are having Oche on the channel today. He's a content marketing trainer. Oche, say hi to the people.
Hello guys, it's amazing to be here. My name is Oche, aka Professional Crime Boy.
Oche.
That's on period.
Okay. So very happy to have you here on my channel today.
It's amazing, thank you.
Okay.
By the way, you're doing amazing. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Oh, I love your hair.
Oh my god, oh, you're gonna flatter me too much today. Thank you so much. So, technical questions that everybody we are all used to. We know that growing up in an African home, the parents always wanted it to be something really special.
True.
You have to be a doctor, a
Yeah.
lawyer, a nurse, the popular profession.
Very true. Right?
So, which of them would you like to say for you, like lawyer, doctor, engineer?
Yeah, well, I think for me, my parents were, they were more inclined to the sciences, yeah?
Okay.
So I think right from growing up, they always wanted their first son to be a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure my mom wanted to feel like, oh, she can be able to answer the name. Exactly. The mother of the doctor, mama doctor, and all
I
of that.
get you.
Yeah, so I would say that they wanted me to be a doctor, but I think when it was time to go into university, there was a switch, and I had to go for engineering at the time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so were you about bragging to your friends more like, I want to fly an aeroplane, I want to be a pilot. You know those talks used to have those childhood talks like blah blah blah, what do you want to be and stuff like that.
Yeah, when I was when I was back in primary school, I remember we would have conversations with my friends and would be like, oh, I want to be able to, go from one country to the other. That was the reason why we wanted to be a pilot, just so that we could be able to fly from one place to another. And but the thing is, as we began to grow, life hit us hard. So life hit us hard, and then we had to embrace different careers, and yeah, that's what it is.
So at some point you're trying to be something for someone. Like those primary school crush now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because she's in sciences, you want to be the sciences, because she was in the arts, like something
Yeah,
like that.
and I remember at the time I had this particular girl that was crushing me. At the time, she wanted to be a lawyer, and she spoke English very fluently. Yeah, and so I at some point I started having those fantasies of trying to be a lawyer. And to be very honest, I was really trying to impress her.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you the truth. And but yeah, I think she too kind of didn't read law again. Yeah, and yeah.
You got to find out later.
Yeah, I found out later, and that's what it is. No, I didn't feel bad because, to be honest, I think that back then when we were children, we were doing a lot of things to impress people, right? But as you grow up, you begin to learn that you have to be a person for yourself or a man for yourself. And you have to embrace certain parts, and that includes things that will make you be happy with what you're doing.
So I get it. So like focusing back on
How about
Africa.
you?
Please ask me anything. Focus on you today.
Right.
So let's go back to like African parents and all. Do you think the choices they had for us for career really influenced us in the long run? Like what they wanted us to be? They actually shaping us upstairs. Like, okay, my parents wanted us to be, want them to be this way, and I have to be this way. I don't have to leave this path. Or if eventually I go off the path they wanted for me, am I making the right decision? Do you have that parental guilt? African parents can really blackmail you emotionally.
Definitely, I agree.
You have to be this. In our family, we have no doctor. You have to be the So were you at that point like feeling like, oh, you disappointed them and you need to be on track because you didn't do what they wanted you to do?
Okay, yeah, I would say that, first of all, you have to understand that I think from my parents' perspective, all they wanted was security.
Okay.
They wanted us to be able to do things that would guarantee our security in the future, whether it's job security, career security, financial security, whatever it is. So I think I can see from their perspective that they meant good for us, right? But yeah, growing up and shifting careers and all of that, I think when you're able to help them understand that you actually understand what you're doing and you're intentional about creating value for yourself on the long run, and you show them these things. Our parents believe a lot in results, right? So when they begin to see results, like for example, when I made my first serious money in quotes.
Okay.
And they were like,
I know what that is.
they were like, at first they weren't really embracing what I'm doing now.
Okay.
But when they began to see the results, I think their whole mentality changed,
Okay.
and they welcomed everything I was doing.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't really feel guilty about switching careers. I just feel like I embrace my own path, and because I was able to show them, they too had to embrace it.
Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. So, like, what are you into now full time apart from digital marketing? Yeah.
Because I'm into proving that I'm a fine boy.
Oh,
I gotta show that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sisters
I,
in the
I,
house.
I gotta show that. I gotta show that.
Like, let's. She's
Okay.
Does that mean you're single?
Um, um, my mic is on. Should I put on my mic? Well, I would say that.
It's not off your mic.
Okay.
On the just talk.
Yes, I'm single and I'm single and satisfied.
I don't know what that means, bro. Okay. Back to the focus for today.
Yeah.
So do you think that what our parents wanted us like in any way shaping the society? More like today we have people who are doing things because their parents want them to do it, or we have like two types of people who are doing things because it's their path, it's their calling, it's what they love. Or
True.
people literally decide to be like mommy's boy, mommy's girl because you're always doing your parents' bidding.
Yeah.
Do you think it has in any way shaping the society or the faculty of people to like what they think they want to be, what they think they want to be in the next 10 years, 5 years, stuff like that?
I think that it has definitely affected our society. Like for example, you realize that now the reason why our government, quote unquote, doesn't really support many of the decisions we make as young people is because they still feel like we grew up, with our parents making decisions for us. Of course, they are parents.
Yes.
I mean, our parents are the ones ruling us right now. So I think they still have that mentality of, our youth can't make these particular decisions now. For example, when the NSAS thing happened and all of that has actually affected society. I wouldn't really say positively, because if society can simply understand that we, the youths, have grown up to an extent, and we can now take good decisions for ourselves, I think that it would definitely be a welcome and open arms to a lot of change in our country.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's right. That's good. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'll ask like on a personal level, do you think you do so for your kids, like your unborn kids, for your future generations, stuff like that? You're going to push them to do the career you want for them. Oh, you have to be a real father. You have to be a doctor. You have to be a footballer. Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, I always like to tell my friends that one of the things we have to be intentional about our generation, we the Gen Z or millennials or whatever it is call ourselves, we have to be very intentional about breaking that whole cycle. We have to be able to let our children take decisions for themselves and follow career paths, that they want to follow. All we have to do is just guide them and identify certain traits that would show that, okay, this is this guy is good in music, he can sing, okay, let me support him in that line, and then before you know it, he grows up to become an amazing musician. This particular girl can dance. Before you know it, you begin to just support her and she walks into her purpose. So I think that I'm definitely not going to, make these final decisions for my
So you're going
kids.
to join the cool
Cool dad, definitely.
parents
Cool
gang.
parents all the way. Cool parents all the way. Cool parents all the way, gang. And yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. What if your child or your son in the future decides like, Dad, I just want to be a full-time writer? And I know this part of Nigeria, or this part of the world, people don't embrace writing as a career.
True, yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, like I said, first of all, you have to identify if that has been his or her passion from growing up, right? And so if my child or my kid decides to follow the path of writing, of course, I wouldn't really say, oh, you shouldn't do that. There's no serious money or there's no serious financial benefits there. I would rather tell them that, okay, there are other opportunities that you can explore. But if this is what you want to do, if this is what you want to go for, then you can definitely go towards that direction, right? And I can only guide them and show them various ways or opportunities that they can explore so as to really become who they really want to be.
Well, interesting answers, interesting conversation. You're proving that, well, you have clothing material
Oh
from
yes,
you.
I forgot to add. That's part of my title. It's on my CV.
Oh
There's custom
my.
material.
Man, how many years?
1,000. Don't play with me.
Are you kidding?
Don't play with me.
You might not know. Your work maybe helped out you with this, man.
How do I feel? If you're watching this, can you borrow me like 5 million from my bride price? I promise I'll pay.
Good price now.
Good price. I promise I'll pay when it's time.
Okay. Oche, thank you so much for coming here. Like, thank you so much for being on the channel with me today. I hope those watching, they have learned, they have understood that, behind every fine boy, there's plenty brain, though.
Yes, you.
So long. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, and like.
Subscribe. Our channel is amazing, so please subscribe and you will love the conversations.
So emotional. So long. Thanks for watching. Until I come again. Bye for now.
Bye.